Hey everybody, Rory Fry here. I just wanted to take a couple minutes of your time to let you all know about some fundraising that my family and I are doing. But first, I want to give you a little bit of a background on what led us to this point and the reason why we're doing that fundraising. So, as some of you may or may not know, my family moved to Texas in January of 2021. My wife, Christina, and her family had all basically moved over here the last 10 years, and we knew that it was time to join them. So we packed up our small apartment in San Jose, California, and moved to Harker Heights, Texas, Central Texas. After being in Texas for a few months, we knew that it was time to start attending church. It took us a little bit, but we got there. The Sunday after Christmas, we attended our first service at Fortress Lutheran Church. We immediately knew that we had found our home. Within 2 months, we were confirmed as members, and our children, Rowan and Audrey, were baptized that Easter. A year went by, and I started to desire to get involved in the ministry. In California, a lot of you know, I was always very active in the church, primarily through music ministry and working with drug addicts. And if you're watching this on Restored and Recovered, that's how I know quite a few of you guys. But in my heart, I always knew that I wanted to be a full-time pastor. Just the timing was never right. Around Thanksgiving of 2022, I met with Pastor Ryan Pennington, right now pastor, at the pastor of Fortress Church, to discuss possible ministry options. Through this meeting, I was encouraged to apply for what is known as the Specific Ministry Program, or the SMP, of the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod, the LCMS. That's the denomination that we're a part of. The SMP program is a 4-year program that equips one to become an ordained pastor at a specific church within the LCMS. It includes intense academic work through Concordia Seminary, right? That's in St. Louis. And also hands-on training through which you learn the ins and outs of serving a church from a mentor pastor. On April 3rd of this year, I was officially accepted into the SMP program as a church planter. In September, I will officially begin online seminary courses. I will also begin studying under Pastor Jerry Harrow and serving as vicar at Gathering Lutheran Church in Robinson, Texas. It's a small town basically right next to Waco. Eventually, if all goes according to plan, I'll be installed as the Timothy pastor for that church. So what a Timothy pastor is a pastor who takes over a church or becomes the pastor of the church once the church planter steps down or moves on to other opportunities. So if all goes according to plan, I will become the Timothy pastor of that church. Throughout the S&P process, I will also be supervised by Reverend Dr. Brian Hesse of St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Belmead, Texas. Dr. Hesse is a lifelong Lutheran who has served for many years. And like Pastor Jerry, he has a heart for missions and is committed to seeing more churches planted for the glory of God. And that's what all this is about. We want to reach people and we want to glorify God. My family is very excited about this opportunity. So for us to move into this amazing new chapter of our lives, we will need to begin raising substantial financial support to cover the cost of seminary and other living expenses. Our personal goal is to raise $1,500 a month. We know this is asking a lot, but we believe that I need to focus 100% on this process. And through your financial support, we believe this is possible. So I'm seeking those who will partner with my family and me on an ongoing basis for the next 2 years. Your financial gifts will be entirely tax deductible, right? There's a plus, it's a tax deductible. And if you're unable to become an ongoing partner this time, we would greatly appreciate one-time donations as well. So maybe you're not at a place where you can, give monthly, but maybe you're at a place where you could give a lump sum, and hey, that's awesome. And it would be greatly appreciated. Anything will help as we move through this ministry journey. And if you aren't in a place where you can make a financial contribution of any kind right now, we would greatly value your support through prayer, right? Please pray with us, because this is, it's an awesome opportunity, but hey, it's a process. So we look forward to just sharing more with you about this life-changing opportunity, and pray that God will use my family and me to accomplish many great things for his kingdom in 2023 and beyond. So if you're interested in donating, I put the webpage link in the comments for this video, and I'll put more links in here as time goes on. But you can go to gatheringwaco.org. Once you're there, click on the Giving tab. It's in the top right corner. And once you're on that page, you can select the Timothy Pastor Fund on the menu. So when you give to the Timothy Pastor Fund, that money will go directly to, like I said, paying for seminary and other expenses that we need for all this process. You can also send checks and cash and checks to Gathering Lutheran Church at 1301 Hogan Lane, Waco, Texas, 76705. So it doesn't just have to be giving through online. If you want to give the old-fashioned way and give some, hard currency or whatever, you can send that in the mail to us. So just wanted to invite you guys into this opportunity and close out with this beautiful verse from Philippians 1:4-5. And all my prayers for all of you, I always pray with joy because of your partnership in the gospel from the first day until now. So just would ask you to prayerfully consider partnering with us in some form and fashion. If you can do an ongoing basis, whatever the amount would be, that's awesome. If you could do a one lump sum, hey, that's great as well. And if you can't, finances aren't a possibility right now, please pray for us. We would love for you to partner with us in prayer as we move into this. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I love you guys. I'll see you around.